Hello there, Gia.
Hello, Keisha. Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
everybody. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Are you okay, Gia?
I'm sleepy. This is later than our normal time, and it's all my fault. But,
Oh, what were you up to? Anything naughty?
oh, just a little music practice that got rearranged time-wise, and so I couldn't really say, I'm sorry, I can't make it. I have to watch my story, you know?
Well, some of us would say that you could say that.
Yeah, we should normalize that, make that
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
would you
dear.
mind just having it on in the corner while we go over so I can keep up with my story? But anyway,
That's an option.
I'm up on it, so I'm very fresh on today's episode, but I can't remember for the life of me anything that happened Friday. So,
Okay. All right. Well, first, before that, did you watch the Super Bowl?
well, had it on. It was on, and I looked at my phone, and until commercials came out, and then I watched commercials,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yeah.
I watched that halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't watch the second half really because
It wasn't much of a game,
it
huh?
wasn't
Especially if
going
you were a
so.
Patriots fan.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but yeah, I thought some of the commercials were funny. Oh well,
Mhm.
did you watch? So I mean, before I
Yeah,
start.
I did. I did watch the whole thing, and I thought the halftime show was awesome.
It was very fun. I was kind of wishing because I'm not bilingual. I wish I was. I'm embarrassed to not be bilingual, you know.
I know, and we had planned
Uh,
on learning a little
I
Spanish,
know.
but that
Did
never
we
happened.
drop the ball on that? Man, oh
We
man.
did. Mhm.
But I thought, well, it'd be cool if there had been subtitles, but they would have had to go so fast, you know. You wouldn't have been
Yeah.
able to
Mhm.
keep up. But I gleaned a lot more information about what went on today with all the analysis, you know. It's like,
Right,
oh, that's
right.
cool. Oh, that's cool, you know. But
I know.
Miguel Morez, is that right?
Ricky Martin?
Yeah,
Mhm.
otherwise known to us as
As
Miguel
Miguel,
Morez.
right. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
there he was. I was
There
like,
he
hey,
was.
hey,
General
that
Hospital represented right there.
right there in the house. And I heard what that song was that he sang,
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
that was interesting.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
Mhm. Yeah, it's amazing how much planning must have gone into that, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I
So
and I'm glad. I'm like, I'm so stupid. I was like, why don't we have them up on the electric
Oh, yeah, I
pole, you
know,
know?
that was interesting too, yeah.
Yeah. So a lot went on. Lady Gaga
Mhm.
killed it. Her little song.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I thought it was all pretty cool.
Mhm.
But are we keeping you from your dinner? Or?
No, I was just enjoying a little water and a small snack.
A small snack. But
Um,
you know, I'm not football oriented in the least. So we were supposed to go down to a neighbor's, but
mhm.
um, I ended up being out all day at another social engagement, another music thing, and so my bandwidth was
Yeah, sure, sure. Mhm.
completely used, and
Yeah, yeah, I
so I thought
understand.
feigning interest in football at somebody else's place.
That might be the thing that broke you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I didn't want to hear any bad mouthing of Bad Bunny, and I didn't. You don't
Right,
know
right.
anymore because
Mhm.
things are so
Yeah.
freaking charged. Every
Mhm.
single thing is like
Yeah.
bound to, you know. So anyway,
Mhm.
it was yeah, it was worth it, and
Mhm. Okay.
somewhat enjoyable. Didn't have any fun like Super Bowl snacks or anything, but
No, I didn't really either. I
uh,
didn't really either,
but
but
didn't really
anyway.
plan for that. But
Yeah.
anyway, we hope other people enjoyed it.
Yeah, you know what I liked? There were a couple of things. I loved the part where, Bad Bunny recited all the countries in the Americas, you know,
Right?
not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
United
yeah, yeah.
States. I love that, and also there was, somewhere, I guess it was during the show, it must have been, they were showing all these countries where they had, like, viewing parties and stuff like that, and I it
Oh
was
yeah.
kind of nice to see the interest, in football across the world. And maybe it was mostly for Bad Bunny there too, but I kind of feel like I wouldn't blame any country for just turning their back on us.
Yeah, I hope they know that there are people here that are not like that, not
I
like
know, I know.
what
And that's
what.
one of the we love the Olympics here. But one of the nice things has been a lot of the American athletes have been speaking out, against things that have
Yeah,
been.
and I feel bad for them,
Yeah,
having
being
to endure some of the
right.
booing and whatever, like they're not, but I don't know. It's interesting times we live in.
Yes, yes, it
I
is.
guess.
Anyway, so here we are with our little escapist pleasure, our guilty pleasure,
Right,
General
right.
Hospital.
Yep.
So I'll take us back to Friday. We started off with Britt coming into the hospital and Elizabeth sort of
Oh yeah, they
acknowledging
had a
that,
little, yeah.
yeah, Britt was a little bit tightly wound for
Brit
plenty of
snapped at her.
reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But Elizabeth she still tries to just maintain this sort of composure, and understanding regardless of the person.
Yeah, they don't really mess up with that with her character too much. I feel like she stays Elizabeth throughout.
Mhm.
I don't think that I go through times where I'm like, "Oh, Elizabeth wouldn't be that way or say
Right,
that," or,
right. Yeah. Mhm.
she's kind
Mhm.
of to who she is to the core
Yeah.
mostly.
Yeah, right, right. So, I feel like, at some point they're gonna have, like, a sort of a time where they really kind of become closer, like, where
Allies, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 So I'm looking forward to that.
That would be
We
nice.
also had, Christina and Jacinda and Ezra.
Oh, right. How could I forget? Oh
Ezra's
my God. Ezra, I think, might be my new favorite character. Oh my God, he was killing me. He was
I
killing
know.
it. His whole everything.
Yeah, like when
Just
she
his approach to
I know,
Jacinda
and then when she
and
gives your personal number, sort of
yeah,
like
and then he was back there taking selfies on the mat. Did you see that? I was like, I love this guy.
Yeah. They had 2 very slow walking extras on the treadmills, I noticed that.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I was so
I didn't
focused
notice the
on
first
Ezra.
time I watched it, but I watched it again tonight, so I
Well, you
it
can
was
fall off those things. It's good to go slow.
when they
You can get ejected
Yeah,
right off the bat.
yeah. That's a weird little role to be hired for, I guess, to
Yeah,
walk
yeah. I wonder if they had
Amelia.
to sign anything, like a waiver, like for health
Um,
issues or anything.
yeah. But Christina was sort of being typical Christina, just like being a
Butting in
nosy
and
Parker,
yeah.
and I don't know.
What did you think of Jacinda, like sort of, changing her tune
Mhm.
with Ezra, and then like she's hedging her bets, like
Yeah, exactly. I think she's practical. She's very practical, and also it seems like she's sort of probably always been kind of in crisis mode and never really been able to, like, relax into a situation.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I think she and Ezra are my two new favorite characters, and I almost want them to have
yeah, a thing.
a love affair that actually means something.
Yeah, yeah, that would be interesting, wouldn't
Like,
it?
wouldn't that be interesting if
Yeah,
if
uh-huh.
if for whatever reason, Michael has to cast
Right,
Jacinda
right, yeah,
aside, and
uh-huh, yeah.
they would be kind of like the misfits that, need to get
Mhm.
by in the world, and
Yeah, I was thinking, like, would she be attracted to him simply because he's there for her and is sort of
maybe, you
unapologetically
know?
there for her?
I mean, he
Yeah,
seems so he seems like I know she was a call girl, a sex worker initially to him,
mhm,
but
mhm.
he seems to like actually like kind of have a thing for her,
Yeah,
for
I'd say
real.
so, definitely, yeah, he almost thinks he's a little bit starstruck by her.
Yeah, yeah. And
Mm.
and he does have great hair, I mean,
Sure, sure.
there's
Uh-huh.
that, and
Mhm.
he's working out,
Yep.
and I
Mhm.
loved his self-deprecating humor,
Yeah.
when he was like, "This just doesn't just happen, you
Right.
gotta."
Right. That kinda thing does just happen, what he has
Yeah,
going on
yeah,
there.
that's true, yeah. I've
I
had
got
that
that
happen.
happening too, yeah.
But, and I mean, I think we saw that a little bit with Laura too, when it's like, he's as
Mhm.
slimy as he's been all this time, he's like another sort of downtrodden guy that's like
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
doing what he's gotta do to get by. I mean, he's looking out for number 1. He's a little bit, like a Brad or something.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Um,
And must
but
not have believed he could succeed without making these sorta deals, you know?
yeah, and maybe he couldn't, I mean,
Right, we
maybe
don't
like,
know.
"I'm not that smart.
Mhm.
I used to be really good looking, and now I've just got the hair," and
Yeah.
no, actually, I think he's still kinda good looking, but,
Mm.
I think they kinda struck character gold with that one.
Yeah, and well, we of course, we didn't like him at all at first,
No,
as
well, because he
usual.
was striking one note, and now we're getting a little
Yeah.
more
Yeah, right, right. Yeah, and yeah, a little bit
backstory.
of warmth, a little bit of
Yeah,
loyalty, I would say. He's got the sort of loyalty towards Jacinda.
yeah. So, I can't decide who do I want to have an affair with Jacinda more,
Mhm.
Ezra or Christina?
I'm gonna I just don't like Christina right now. I don't know when I last really did like her very
Yeah.
much,
Well,
but
I think she has her heart in the right place about Jacinda and Michael. Like, I think she really is
yeah, yeah.
happy for her brother, you know?
Mhm. Mhm.
But yeah, she just can't keep her she doesn't have anything going on herself. Like, what is she doing now?
I know, that's what she needs is some sort of a purpose, like
She
either a
doesn't have
job or a
Charlie's.
cause, yeah.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
her big cause that she put, like, her whole life into there for a
Right,
while, the
right. Uh-huh.
home, like,
Mhm.
she's not even volunteering there for all we know. We don't know.
Right, right. We don't hear anything about any sort of life she has,
No, so
purposeful life,
yeah,
anyway.
so she needs to find something. Maybe just knit, start knitting or,
Yeah, that's
uh
true. Maybe when Maxie comes back, she could teach her.
yeah,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I mean, it's
Mhm.
good that she's working out.
Sure,
That's
sure, yeah.
maybe
She's
maybe,
living a life of leisure. I'm a little
take
bit
up an
jealous.
instrument, start going to bluegrass circles or something.
Okay.
There's people out there,
Yeah, of course there are. Um, hmm. Okay, let's see. So we also had, Chase and Dante
Oh,
oh,
right.
Chase found the
Yeah.
keys, yeah, and
Yeah,
his
which that's
deals
quite a leap that he's suddenly
that's
like, "Oh,
quite
oh,
a
yeah."
leap. I know, that was a little bit
They were
crazy.
just that's just plot. They just gotta move
Mhm.
that plot along, but,
Exactly. But, yeah, he's still being a real asshole.
all the way around. Yep. Yep.
Like with Dante, like completely not appreciating Dante's position as the acting commissioner or whatever he is, the police chief.
Yep, yep, and, he may be being caught out there by Wiley. The end of that
Yeah,
scene was
right, right. Yeah.
but I'm not
Mhm.
sure Wiley would have the wherewithal to know what was happening there. Would a little kid, like I wouldn't know. It would like it's just Chase sort of kneeling down over these keys.
Yeah, well,
But I
maybe if
guess you could innocently reveal at some point, oh, well, Chase had these keys or something
yeah,
like that.
I
That would,
think so,
yeah,
yeah, like if Michael noticed he was missing his keys and Wiley was sitting there with him, he might say, "Oh,
yeah, you
you
might,
know,
yeah, yeah. I
Chase
guess
had."
that would work.
But yeah, between Chase and Willow both messing with Michael, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's just not
Oh, yeah. And then we had the Willow,
Mhm.
all up in poor Drew's face, and
I know.
he's
Uh,
blinking out Morse code.
I know, he's like, "Chase, SOS,
Yeah.
SOS."
What was that
Oh,
SOS song? Wasn't there a song?
yeah, there was
SOS.
the ABBA song.
Was it ABBA? Wow.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, so Willow I mean, I thought that was kind of interesting because she made some points, like when she was talking about how he'd messed with Wiley and hurt him, and
Oh
this.
yeah. Oh, they're all really valid points. I mean, he wouldn't give her any breathing room at all, and
No,
he was just
no,
smothering her with his
right,
drewness, all the
right,
yeah,
right.
at every turn, and the constant promises that
Mm,
never pan
mhm,
out.
right, right. But she's acting like really. She kept saying she had no other choice, and it's like, well, I don't know.
Well, yeah, you kind of did. You had quite a
Yeah,
few other choices, but
that must have been something else. I
if you
mean,
would amend that and say, "I felt I had no other choice."
yeah, yeah, hmm, yeah. And I mean, I could see like it when you're in a situation like that where you're so desperate and like this guy is putting nothing but noise in your head. You can't think about options, you just want to stop the noise.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if you'd go to the point of saying like she was an abused wife,
Mm,
that would
yeah.
have some defense. I don't
Mm,
know. I mean,
I don't
certainly
think
not
so.
physical abuse, but would could there be an argument for mental abuse there?
I don't think
Emotional?
so. I
No,
don't think so. I
no.
don't know. Not no, because like he didn't really he was just overbearing. He
Well, he
wasn't.
was trying to isolate her a little bit, though. I mean, and that's one of
Yeah,
the. But yeah, I guess, or maybe it's a matter of degree to.
right, and this would be like the
Uh,
beginning of that maybe,
yeah,
um,
yeah,
but I don't know. I don't think it quite rose to the level where you could.
yeah. And we found out also that she used a drug. It sounds like a reversible, like
Yeah.
she's going to have to keep injecting him. So that's good news for Drew to know that it's not a permanent.
Yeah, but how does nobody in the hospital figure out that it wasn't a stroke? I mean, shouldn't
And
they
I
have?
wondered, like, did he really have a stroke as a result of the drug? Like, did he
Well,
still actually have the stroke?
she said he didn't, right?
No? Okay. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't.
She said it wasn't a stroke. I gave you something, blah, blah, I don't know, that
It just
mimic
mimics
or
all the
something.
stroke.
And it
Yeah.
just seems like they would have had some sort of test or, series of
Yeah,
tests.
but if you're not looking, you know, if there's nothing to indicate foul play, why would you be?
But it still seems like it would maybe show that it wasn't actually a stroke,
Um,
I would think. I don't know. I
I
don't
don't.
know.
Well, I should know how my dad had a stroke, so I should know how exactly um
They must I would
how
think
they
they'd run a
determine.
series of tests to, like,
Yeah.
test, like, your function, on both sides and everything, and it just seems like there was no curiosity, you know, from
Yeah,
anybody.
well, that's one kind of stroke where you lose, the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
side. There's just two
Mhm,
different kinds of stroke.
mhm.
Um, but yeah, yeah, but it's a soap opera.
It is, I know, I just, yeah, the things like that, like with him and with Maxie, where nobody really dug deep enough, it gets annoying.
Right, right, yeah. But like, yeah, what do they do in that? A medical diagnostic test for CT scan,
Mhm,
to quickly check for bleeding or hemorrhage, blood flow blockages. MRI uses magnets to create a detailed images of the brain to detect damaged tissue from a stroke. So yeah, you'd think if there isn't actually any damaged tissue, then they should
mhm.
have, yeah.
Yeah, and they're kind of
Carotid
it seems like
ultrasound.
they at least
Mhm.
they even sort of came to the conclusion that they weren't, like, super hopeful, right? Like, that
Right.
what
Oh yeah, like
come out of
there's not
it,
going to be a
so
recovery from this, and
yeah,
yeah,
and you'd think that would mean that they saw something, in all the tests that
yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, so who knows? Maybe we know
It's really a tricky drug that she's got if it
it
can
is a
make all
tricky
these
drug.
things. Yeah.
How she got it without being caught or without it being discovered as missing seems like another thing that should be coming up, I would think,
She might have gotten it off the black market or something.
yeah, I don't know if she would have had time. Maybe I guess she could have planned it far in advance, but I'm thinking like what if it came back to Elizabeth getting in trouble again, for a shortage or something.
Yeah. Um Yeah, I'm looking at medications that can mimic a stroke, uh, but these all mimic stroke symptoms, not stroke,
Yeah,
like
right,
results. So
right.
they're going to mimic the slurred speech and confusion and altered consciousness, and
Mhm. Yeah.
um, but yeah, I don't think they would. Yeah,
I'm
it
not
would just
sure.
make people think you're having a stroke, but it's not gonna.
Right.
Yeah.
You sure you want all this in your search history?
Well, it will be right in there with like penis gate, that I looked up at the Olympics.
Yep, that's
Penis
right.
gate at the
Penis gate,
Olympics, yeah.
yep.
Yeah, well, I had to look it up again to prove it to somebody else. I'm like, "No, I'm serious. This is a thing," like I'm not,
I know,
yeah.
and I think we should keep that memory alive
Yeah.
every time the Olympics rolls around.
Well, we need a little lightness, a little
Yes, we
levity,
do. Mhm, mhm.
Anyway, so okay, you're making a lot of good points. You're making a lot of sense, but I'm just
But
gonna
it is
remind
a
you it's a
soap
soap
opera.
opera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know,
So,
I know.
but
So
what good news that he's not, permanently like he can come back as a character and not, like
right, right. Yeah, and like, how often did she say she had to give him the shots?
I don't know. Did she say?
I think she did, 'cause, it seems like this how long has he been when did he
He
first
just got home, right?
right,
But
right.
but he's been in the hospital for a while, so she's been sneaking in there and putting this in his IV the whole time.
No, I don't know if it seemed like it wasn't every day that she had to do it, but, I'm thinking just like if she got somehow, like, caught, or was stuck somewhere and couldn't give him a shot or for, like
And he started coming around. Yeah, that would be
yeah,
good. Yeah, yeah.
or, like, somebody found the little vial, one of the kids found the vial and, like, pl hid it or something, who
Mm,
knows? But she
mm.
has to make sure she's always got this on hand and she's there to give it to him. I don't know. I don't
It's a
know.
lot. She's got a lot
Yeah.
on her plate right now, and then she's gonna get the kids over there, and
Exactly,
they'll
yeah.
be like, what would be fun? What, mommy? Let's pretend Drew is a Christmas tree, and we'll decorate him, and
Uh, oh, man.
couldn't you just feel Drew seething when Chase comes
Oh,
in and she's like
yeah,
turns back
yeah.
into a little
Uh,
Stepford wife, and it was
and
like,
she
oh
she
man,
goes
yeah,
back to him and kisses him, before she goes to
yeah,
the other room, and the way she turned around after that kiss, there was, like, no warmth or anything.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. She's good. She's doing a good job
yeah,
with it.
man. He
Ugh.
must be so stunned, 'cause
Right, 'cause he had no inkling. He was
no
like,
inkling, and this is really the first time that he's had to listen to her.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He was just such a big oaf,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
big evil oaf.
yeah, full of full of the business. Um, okay,
Hubris. That's
hubris, lots
that's
of
some
hubris.
hubris going on there.
Yeah. We also had a conversation between Michael and Brooklyn before Wiley and Amelia showed up to learn that
All
they're
right, and it's Brooklyn helped break the news about their
mhm.
mother to them, which was nice of her. Very nice of her.
Yeah, 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 and I think she was very good at appearing, very caring and on
Yeah.
Team Michael, and we still don't really know. I don't think anybody knows about this fight between Chase and Michael.
No, I don't think either of them have revealed it,
Yeah,
which is
maybe
sort of interesting,
it
telling,
is. Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, yeah. Maybe they both feel like they were in the wrong or something. Although Chase doesn't seem to think he's wrong about anything.
No, not right now.
Mhm.
I mean, he's very good looking.
But if he doesn't take his shirt off soon, we're not going to be able to handle much more of his sass.
But there's only so much that looks can do when you're being
Mhm.
that much of a jerk. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
and his hair is looking really good too. Don't you think his hair's gotten longer?
Oh, dear.
Oh, one of our listeners pointed out on Facebook that they feel like Sonny's hair is being allowed to be a little bit grayer, and I
I thought so too.
oh,
Yeah.
I didn't really notice, so I'll have to pay attention. He
Mhm.
wasn't on today, but
Mhm. Yeah. It did seem like around like the temples or the ears or whatever, it looked like there was a little gray creeping in there.
um, yeah, maybe he's using like that just for men, like the touch of gray.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he is. Um, let's see. Amelia didn't seem that excited about the news that they were
Well,
gonna
I mean, she's so little. I'm thinking, how
I
much of her mother has she absorbed? Like she might not
know.
really have a clear memory, which is super
Right.
sad.
Yeah, it is. I know. Yeah.
And more they come out with stuff about, these early formative times with the parents and how important that is. And it's like, oh
Mhm.
man,
Yeah.
um, that's got to be hard for like kids that are adopted or like, in some orphanage without anybody to let those formative times are gone, have gone by. And I'm like, God,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
rough, rough, potentially rough.
Very
How lucky were we?
we were
God,
super
just
we were so lucky.
loved and
Mhm.
cradled from the get-go and only
Mhm.
occasionally criticized later.
And a lot of it wasn't direct. It
And
was
most of it was well earned.
Yes. Yes, it
I
was.
meant to tell you, speaking of children being jerks, um, I I have this ring that I started wearing, and it's a silver. It's like a chunky silver ring, and it's a little Western saddle.
Uh-huh.
And when I rearranged my jewelry, I got that. I sent you that picture of that jewelry thing, and I was like, I
Mm.
polished it up, and my mother gave me that. I think I was in high school, maybe
Yeah.
younger,
Uh-huh.
and I was such a snot. And I was like, I can't believe she doesn't even know that I read English, you know. And I would never wear it. I wasn't even wear. I was like, I'm not wearing this tacky Western saddle.
Oh. Oh.
But now I'm wearing it now, and I'm like, it's so cool looking. And I was
Yeah.
such a jerk. And mom would go out and try and buy us these special gifts that pertain to
Yeah.
our interest.
Yeah.
And the poor woman, you don't even know the right terminology, like you
Yeah.
do now because I've been working with you. But I
Oh,
expected my poor long-suffering mother,
yeah.
who was raising 3 children and, putting every meal on the table and everything, to, like, know the particulars of, what style of equestrian I was.
Yeah, Jesus.
These are the things that haunt me.
Well, they should. Shame on you.
Hopefully she knows I'm wearing it and enjoying it now.
Yeah.
Little Western saddle.
Yeah. All right. I'll try to find something with an Eastern saddle for you.
I would see if you can for
I
my
wouldn't
other
know the
hand, yeah.
difference either. I'll say, "Is this Western or Eastern?" Because I have a
You
friend
I
who's
I hope you're just joking about that now, like, you know now what the difference is, right? You would be able to tell that. Oh, am I gonna have to send more pictures?
It doesn't matter. I'm never gonna care.
It doesn't matter. It matters so deeply. Like,
Let's not do this here, okay? Let's
okay,
just
where were we? But let's back it up.
this isn't what Bad Bunny would want for us,
I
okay?
know. Yeah, so we're talking about poor little Amelia. Yeah, so I do think, I mean, I don't know, I'm so torn with it's like, yes, Willow is obviously gone to the dark side,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
feel like her children need their mother too,
they
it's
do.
like,
I
but
know.
how could you wish for this psycho woman
Mhm,
to have time with her children? It's like, ugh, I don't
right.
know.
I know, it's a tricky one, and I don't even know, like, at this point, Does Wiley have any fondness for Drew? Did he sort of get over the mean things that Drew said that upset him?
Well, I remember initially when they were first like when the flirtation was happening and
Mm,
Wiley was all, oh, he was a Navy SEAL and blah blah. He
yeah,
was like
yeah, he liked
really,
him for a while, so I don't
yeah, it really
remember.
had a little hero worship going on. But I
Yeah,
don't know if once they got together, if he did have any, I don't think Drew went out of his way to endear himself to
it
Wiley, did
doesn't
he?
seem like it. No, he hasn't even made an effort with Scout.
That's funny. That's true. That's true.
Poor Scout.
So I think once he snagged Willow, I'm sure that charm offensive was all over.
Right,
You
right,
know.
yeah, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, and she
So I
even
don't know.
made the
Wiley
point.
seems pretty perceptive. I think he'll.
Well, yeah, now I think, yeah, he's had more time to just observe people probably,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
and he's learned a bit about, like, motives, I think, and Willow also pointed out that she didn't think Drew had ever loved her, that he was just trying to get back at Michael and all of that.
yeah. Well,
Quartermaines.
it
I
does
don't
seem like a huge motivating force in his life is the whole like
Yeah, the whole Quartermaine,
Quartermain
right.
drama, llama
Mhm,
drama, drama llamas.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I think he loved the idea that Willow worshipped him.
Yeah. Yeah. And she loved worshiping him.
Yeah, I get that that's not quite love though, is it? On either side.
Um, yeah, I don't no, I mean, it can't last, right? So,
Right,
because
right,
nobody
yeah.
can stay on their pedestals for long enough to.
No, nope, so, um, yeah, I was thinking about, like, Willow and because she's sort of like it seems like she's 50% good, 50% bad.
Um, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Or do you think
I
she's
mean,
more bad or more good than that?
I'm wondering if she can, like, just channel the good when she's being a
Right,
mother and then
right.
be a murdering psycho.
Only when necessary.
I mean, it did seem like her love for her children was, like, the pure thing about her, and
Mhm.
what sort of started her on this whole path was the being denied her
Yeah,
children.
yeah. Mhm.
Um, I don't know. I don't know what to,
Yeah, I'm just wondering if, like, somehow, like, if it's the sort of thing where if she gets what she wants and sorta needs, would the dark part of her sort of fade, or does it matter if it fades because she did bad
she's
things?
already done the
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Um, I'd like to think that people could be redeemed. I don't know. Could she set
yeah.
things right?
Hmm, I don't know. She
I
doesn't seem
don't
to
know.
wanna try at this
Not at
moment
the
with Drew.
moment, no,
No, she's
no.
too busy, like, just getting even with him.
Yeah, she's kinda wallowing in the dark side right now.
Mhm. Yeah, so
But
I don't know.
I still feel like my heart will be, happy when I see her reunite with her children. Is that
Yeah.
wrong?
No, I know, I guess that's where we'll see, um, if that goodness in her is still there or if it's sort of corrupted, you know?
Yeah, right, right.
Um, I mean, it'll be good for the kids, especially Wiley.
Or will it be totally bad for the kids because she's evil? That
Will they see that side of her? And
right,
if
yeah, I
they're
don't know.
yeah, I guess that she would be allowed to take them home because Michael doesn't think Drew's a threat at all,
Right, right. I mean,
so
what's interesting though is that he's no longer mentioning the baby spinning thing,
right, right, yeah,
because before, like, he
mhm,
didn't, obviously, he didn't want Drew and his children, but he also
right,
was talking up the idea that Willow was a threat to the children
mhm,
because of that, and
mhm,
and
yep,
understandably so.
yeah, mhm.
But he hasn't mentioned that in a while.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't. I know,
So
and he told Dante about that, right? Or that he sort of suspected it was her.
yeah, yeah, a long time ago, I think, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Dante didn't really know what to do with it, I guess, that information.
Hmm. Yeah.
No
Well,
way to
I guess
prove it, I guess he thought. I don't know.
we'll
Um,
just have to wait and see. But I am conflicted in my feelings. I don't know if anybody else out there is too, but
oh, yeah, yeah, I think so. I think I am too. Um, hmm, it's a tricky
maybe that
one.
just points to some moral darkness on our parts or something that we
Maybe,
may like. I feel like, am I supposed to be condemning her as a mother completely because now I know she's capable of murder? I
right.
think I probably am.
Yeah. Well, also, I mean, I guess maybe if Trina and Kai hadn't been there, Drew would have died. Um, so because I was
Yeah,
gonna say, it's
that's true. He would have bled out, right? Yeah, he would have.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I was gonna say, well, she didn't shoot to kill, although I think she did.
I
He
think
just
she
got
did,
lucky.
just
He got
poorly, apparently.
lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, or not. I mean, although where
Dawn of Day apparently didn't have a very strong firearms program.
just good enough for the WSB.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, Drew got lucky that Kai and Trina were there. Um, it was funny that she told Drew that she had given them that he hadn't had a stroke, that it was something she gave him. She
Yeah, because
didn't
that sort of
have to
opens the
tell him
door
that.
for, yeah, I think she was telling us, the
She,
audience,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
really. She
Hmm.
forgot we were there, but she was
Hmm.
telling, we needed to know that, really.
Right. Okay, that's true. So anyway, okay, then we go back to the hospital, and Britt sees Rocco and Dante,
Oh
and
yeah, and Dante gets all up
yeah,
on his high horse about
yeah,
Brit again. Um,
yeah. I
yeah, well,
know.
I don't know. I'm conflicted about that too. Like, obviously, um, with the history that they had with Brit, I
Mhm,
totally understand Dante
mhm.
um,
Yeah.
being like that with her, being like, you need to steer clear.
Mhm,
Um, but she also like kind of was making some good points, and I don't know.
mhm.
They
Yeah,
do live in the same town.
right, and
Um,
if Rocco's at the hospital, then there's nothing she can do about running into him, that's
yeah,
innocent. Um, Although when Dante said, that she was dangerous, he wasn't wrong, and he doesn't
right.
even know how
He doesn't
dangerous
know
she
the
might
half of
be.
it. Yeah. But
So,
I mean, I don't know. I feel like Dante is kind of setting her up as forbidden fruit.
yeah,
Like, if you
yeah.
just kind of normalize running into Brit and not make
Mhm,
it this big,
mhm.
it might
Yeah, yeah.
it might like disappear on its own. Like, how
Mhm.
long can you be interested in your surrogate mother's womb?
I know, that's a question I
It's a
don't have
bit of
the
a stretch. It's a bit of a,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
but I like just that Rocco has this person in his corner, I think that's not a
Yeah,
bad thing for him, for
yeah,
anybody. Um, so if that's all she could be, then I think that's still good for both of them.
yeah. It should be okay, but yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, and Dante wasn't like he didn't reach Chase current levels of
Right,
jerkiness,
right,
but
yeah, right.
I didn't like to
Mhm.
see him slipping backwards again, though.
I know, I didn't either. I want people to be nicer to Brit generally. You know?
She's carrying a lot right now,
She is, she's
but
really
she's pretty jerky with people too. So
true, yeah, I know.
she's a lot.
She is a handful.
Yeah.
Let's see, we had, Chase, if he had gotten there a little bit sooner with that key, then he would have heard Willow and figured
Oh
out.
right, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I thought maybe that was going to be the big reveal where he'd
Yeah,
suddenly have his world shattered by
right, yeah.
seeing the true nature of
Mhm,
Willow.
right.
But maybe he still will. I don't know. Um,
I know, Maybe.
I feel like I hope it doesn't blindside him at the next trial or something, or whatever.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
I'm kind of hoping that almost that he's the one that like finds out what's really going on, and he has to be the one to turn her in.
Yeah, that would be a real test of his
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know. Or even like he could see her doing something and not like understand fully what it is and
But and
decide,
then later put it, yeah, like
you
see
know,
her injecting the
yeah.
thing
She
into
could
the
tell him
IV.
it
Or,
was
yeah.
like some sort of like medicine.
I
Uh,
was relieved that that didn't have to go into his neck again, though. I was like,
yeah,
oh
now it
god.
goes right into an IV. Yeah, that's
Yeah, but I thought
wild.
she might be so, vindictive that she'd still just keep jabbing him in the neck every time she could.
Yeah. I know he'd have all these little marks all around
Yeah,
his neck.
what's going on? She'd be like, "There's all these gnats in here. I don't know what it is. I think you might smell."
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, dear.
all right. Was that about it for Friday? Did we have any other
Yeah,
big?
just about. We had a little scene with Elizabeth and Dante where she was being her very Elizabeth self with him.
Supportive self, yeah. She's
Yeah.
like support staff for everyone else.
Mhm. She is, bless her
Yeah,
heart. So, yeah,
bless
that
her.
was it for Friday, and
Bless
then
her golden nurse's heart.
that's right, Gia, that's right. Then we had today we had
Yeah.
some movement too. We had Valentine and Carly again.
Why are they being so bold and having him
I
hang out? Kind of
know!
like now the storm's over, but he's just hanging there and they're having drinks
I
again. And
know, exactly, and especially after they got surprised by Jack, you
I
know?
know, with the drink thing too, and she'd have to go like, "Oh yeah, this is another one for Jason." And
It's just I'm never gonna give up hope that he'll stop
yeah,
by for a drink.
but they did have some funny little, sort of double entendre banter going
Mhm.
on.
Mhm. Yeah,
Um,
and she is becoming protective of him.
yeah, um, and yeah, I think they're getting a little more, a little more sexy with each other, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit, but then when the news about Anna surfaced, and we're jumping ahead a bit, like, so Cullum stops by.
Whose first name is Ross. Who knew that?
Yeah,
Ross Cullum.
Ross
Yeah.
Cullum.
Yeah.
Uh, and it seems like he's he's just skulking about town. Um And for him, he talks to Jack and tells Jack he's not making enough progress, right?
Yeah.
And they talk about Anna, right? And Jack doesn't believe what Cullum's telling him. Remember
Right.
that?
Yeah. And he's getting sort of called on the carpet for that. You know what it reminded me of when Cullum was like chewing him out for not making progress? It was like, remember when we worked at Borders? I don't know if you were
Uh-huh.
there still, but and we were always trying to sell people, like make people join the Borders rewards program.
Uh-huh.
Were you still there or had you left? I'm sure
No,
you've had things like that in retail.
oh, yeah, in other stores,
And they
yeah.
were like keeping track of how many people you signed up each shift and all that shit, and you'd get talked to and stuff. Like, oh my,
Oh, that would be awful,
oh my
yeah.
fucking god, I can't believe this is what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah, I know. That's so miserable having to do that stuff.
But so even in the WSB,
They have that, yeah.
yeah, yeah, they
Yeah,
got a WSB rewards program that you gotta.
mhm, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But so anyway, at least Jack has suddenly got some like antenna up, and he's gonna,
exactly, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, so that
But he
that is
didn't like he found out a while ago about the pictures being doctored, and he never went anywhere
mhm.
with that. Why not?
Yeah, because he bought the line or he acted like he wasn't sure, but the line was that Anna had done the doctoring herself, they
And
thought.
why would he believe that, knowing Anna, though?
Yeah,
Like it seems to
I
me
know,
he's
I know.
fallen short a little bit here in the
Definitely, yeah,
brain
just
department.
the whole, like, her disappearing for a mission, he should have
Yeah.
questioned, uh
But anyway, he's on it now. I guess we should give him credit for that. We're so
yeah,
negative. We're just
I know, I know, I know, and now it seems like, a lot of people are starting to figure out that something's amiss.
They're all on it. We had a lot of Emma and Gio today, which is all very
Yeah.
sweet. Very
Yes.
sweet.
Yes. Gio trying to be as supportive as
Yeah.
he can.
And Emma's knocking it out of the park with a quivering lip
She's
and
very good with the quivering
yeah.
lip. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Mhm.
loved her shirt. I don't that's probably not on the worn on TV thing yet, but
Okay.
did you notice it? It had like sort
Is
of
it a
a
shirt or a sweater?
embroidery. It
Yeah.
might have been a sweater, might have
Some
been a
little
jersey. Some would say a
red fleece
jersey.
on it. Okay, yes, you could say a jersey.
It had some sort of like not uniform, but
Mhm, right,
embroidery, like a bird. It wasn't all like a pattern or anything.
right, right, yeah, yeah.
It was a little bit nerdy, but a little bit styling.
Mhm, mhm.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Okay. Yeah. That's nice. That's
It,
very
it it fit with her character,
Yep, yep.
because she's got like this nerd cool thing going on.
She really does, yeah. She does have both. Yeah, because she's very strong and brave, but
Yeah, and I
she's
think like
also yeah, like a bookish kind of a girl.
she's kind of bookish, and I feel like she's a little bit bold in her fashion choices. Like she'll wear dorky stuff, but
Mhm,
she's so cool that it looks cool.
mhm, yeah, okay.
Haven't we turned around on Emma? Remember when we hated that character
We
when they
didn't like her
replaced
one
her?
bit, but now we love her so much.
And now I'm falling in love with Ezra. God.
Slut. You're just a slut.
I love a loser. And he is such a loser.
Oh. I don't yeah, you'd think he would have, like, some sort of, like, a wife, at
Yeah.
home.
Well, he's probably got some ex-wives, he's probably like
Oh, yeah,
Martin or
but
something.
yeah,
But,
uh-huh. I kinda respect the fact that he doesn't have a wife at home and,
yeah,
he's out, like, doing his thing. Yeah.
um, yeah, but anyway, so I love everything about Emma lately. And do you
Mhm.
think we're gonna get to see Robin? Have you seen any news about that?
I haven't seen any news about that. I
That would be kind of fun if we
That
did.
would be fun, yeah. It would if we did see her, it would be very brief, probably. It sounds
Probably,
Is
yeah.
it more likely that we're just not gonna see Emma for a while, or do you think
That
we'll
that
see
could be as well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we because if like she said that they probably would go to France, but we wouldn't see, like, her whole family, and we so that might mean we don't
No,
see
I mean, we're just gonna get some bougainvillea and be done. That's
And I love
generally
the
what
bougainvillea, so that's okay.
yeah.
I mean
Ooh, I like how you say it, bougainvillea. Bougainvillea. Ooh.
Mhm. Yeah, it's
I have
beautiful.
you ever heard, like, British people say yogurt? They say more like I can't do it, right?
Y
Yo
y
yo
yeah.
yoga yaga. I totally can't do it, but it's
Right.
charming the way they do it.
Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of words that they say
Yeah,
differently, yeah.
and I say yogurt, yogurt.
Mhm. They
That
say
sounds
they say pedophile instead of pedophile.
do they? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Mhm.
Pedophile.
Yeah.
Pedophile. Pedophile.
Mhm.
Is it PED or is it one of those like AED? It's PED, right?
PED, yeah, PED.
Pedophile. That sounds. Then I'm starting to think of like a pita bread, like a pita pocket kind of thing.
Somebody who loves pita. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So, yeah, we had a lot of sort of little reveals today. We had so Dante, Laura, and Mac also talked about Anna, and
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Mac was also effective with his,
he
sort of
was he was
heartbreak over
effective.
Anna's condition.
I know, and I thought, we don't see Mac really very often anymore, and that's a shame,
Yeah.
We had a s
He was reminding me of Huey Lewis today for some reason. Does he look like Huey Lewis?
he seems like a little bit like Huey Lewis. I don't know what that means, but
He's
but
Huey Lewis like Huey
yeah,
Lewis adjacent.
Jason.
Anyway, I thought he was good in that scene.
Yeah, I did too, and Laura, of course, as usual, is very,
Yeah, yeah.
reassuring, and she's always like she always seems like she's 100% there for the person
For
she's
whatever.
talking,
Yeah, yeah,
regardless of the fact that, she's the mayor, she's got all this stuff going on, she never, you know, she she's always there for the people who need her, it seems like.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a nice quality.
So yeah, that was nice. And we also everybody was talking about, we had Felicia
Yeah,
and
and
Jason.
Jason, that was another good one, and he's gotta know that there's something amiss here.
Well, and I was glad he pointed out how he had pointed out earlier to Anna that he thought somebody was gaslighting her
Yeah,
basically
yeah,
with
right.
this Faison stuff. And
Mhm,
so he's the
mhm.
only one kind of thinking clearly about that right now. I mean, I guess you wouldn't like, why would Emma think somebody would be doing that?
Right,
Um, but I'm
right.
thinking like he should, if he tugs on that thread, he'll be on the
Mhm.
right track.
Yeah, yeah, and knowing that you can't trust the WSB with this stuff. Although Jack and Dante, when they had their conversation, it starts to feel like maybe Jack isn't as bad as we thought, right? He's just stupid. Which is a different kind of bad.
You can say that about so many people. Just stupid. No, I think honestly, I mean, I've been saying this for a while that I think they're trying to make us
Yeah.
um regret when they bring Jack down. But also,
Right,
I feel
right.
like, are we still bringing Jack down? Like, is that what happened to that whole idea? Like, what is Carly and Valentine doing on that front? Nothing.
Yeah, I know. He's just sitting around.
And why is he still going to Windermere all the time? What does that have to do with anything? He just
Uh,
likes it there, I think.
is he investigating Sidwell? Is that the his goal there?
Is that in relation to bringing Jack down in some way? Like, what
Yeah, I don't. It's hard for me to make this
is
connection.
Pikeman involved
I
somehow?
know. I'm just gonna say it is. Yeah, this is a Pikeman
It's a
thing,
Pike.
Gia.
We got a Pikeman thing
Yeah,
going on. All right.
yeah, we
So
got a
don't
Pikeman
strain
situation.
my
Exactly,
little
exactly. He feels that there's some answers there at Windermere, and he's kind of right, although now that Carly has talked to Cullum and told him what Cullum said, he I'm sure he knows that Cullum is bad, right?
right. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and Joss knows Cullum is bad. Jack is beginning to believe Cullum is bad.
So
Jason and Britt know
everybody's going
Cullum
to
is
descend
bad.
upon Anna and
Yeah,
rescue her because they're all going
yeah.
to figure it out at the same time.
Yeah, or if let's say Jason runs into Joss, maybe they would have a conversation, about Cullum or
Yeah,
some or
I like that.
Matthew.
My money's on Jason and Joss getting this thing solved
Yeah, yeah, right. And
with Anna. Anyway, I mean,
yeah. So right, I think there's a lot of people who are going to start to put the pieces together. And that's good. That's good. I and it seems like okay, so Jason doesn't want to kill Cullum until they get the Brit's medicine. Um,
right? Yeah, yeah.
I wonder. Hmm. Yeah, he's because other people will just be gunning for Cullum, like Valentine. Although Valentine said he was going to go to France, right? Is that what he said, or did he
I
say
don't.
anything? Or was I
I
just
don't
imagining that's what he would say next?
remember. He
I might,
might have.
yeah,
I'm not
I might
really.
be making that up. I think.
I just don't remember.
No, no,
Um,
I think I'm making that up because I would think that would have been like my first guess, when he hears Anna's in trouble and she's in France, that he
yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah.
But maybe he needs more information first. Maybe he wants to figure out who this Cullum guy is. I don't know.
Um, I can't find that outfit on One on TV yet.
That's why you were gone for a little while. Okay.
Sorry, drifted away. Like, really, maybe that shirt's affordable. I'm sure it's not.
Mm,
But anyway, yeah. So we had a lot of conversations about Anna and everybody being
mhm.
terribly sad. But
Yes.
I think Jason, Jason's spidey sense is gonna.
Mhm. Mhm.
And also, don't they all? Shouldn't they all be thinking about? She might have been drugged, and she might,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, again, right. Especially Dante, because Dante knows how they can mess with your mind.
right? Yeah, yeah, because he got his messed with,
Yeah.
and yeah, and they're all like, "Oh, that doesn't sound like Anna," but they don't really come up with any
Right,
alternate
right,
explanations for how this might have
right.
happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. But I'm just glad that some of them know now, and have heard now that it wasn't a WSB mission, that she was
Yeah,
just
right. Yeah,
snatched,
yeah, and taken
um,
to France,
taken to
not.
France.
Um, the other big scene we had, or series of scenes, was out at Windermere with
Mm. Oh, yeah, Ava
Lucy
and
and
Lucy.
Ava and Sidwell. What did
Yes,
you make of
yes.
that whole exchange?
Well, that was all very interesting. I especially I liked the part where Lucy gave him the ultimatum, and then he said, "No one no one gives me ultimatums."
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, "Okay then, bye-bye." I thought that was awesome for Lucy to do that, and, hopefully she sticks.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was awesome for Lucy to do that, but I also thought it was awesome for Sidwell to say that.
Yeah, I know, that was an interesting thing for somebody to
Yeah,
say. Uh-huh.
yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, everybody's, holding their
Yeah.
own here. Yeah.
Right, right, yeah, and I guess he
And
probably thought that she would, just cave.
yeah. And I thought earlier when it was Ava and Lucy going at it, I
Yeah,
thought Ava sort of won that round.
yeah,
She stayed
yeah,
cooler,
mm, right, right, yep,
and she
yeah,
looked just stunning in that like little pantsuit thing.
yeah, yeah, and I guess she was able to remain cool because she probably doesn't have romantic feelings for Sidwell.
I don't think so. I mean, I think she'd go there if it was
Mhm.
necessary. She'd you know.
Uh-huh. That sounds real good.
I think I think she's maybe a little more utilitarian about these things than you might be.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think that's
Not saying
probably
it's
safe,
right, but
right, but she's just being practical. She's a
she's more.
businesswoman.
I think she's more practical. Yeah, she's got. She's a little more in the Jacinda camp as far
Yeah,
as.
yeah, and also it's all a little bit of a game to her, so
Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't think she really thinks like, oh my God, he's so hot. Whereas Lucy did seem to, or something, or I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
Maybe
right,
Lucy convinces herself that she's in love with her meal ticket because that's
right, because that makes it a little less sleazy.
yeah, or whatever. Why but
Yeah,
she's always going after the money. It seems
mhm,
like.
mhm. But she
Um,
also said to Ava that didn't she, that she thought he was a good man?
yeah, like where'd that come from? Why would you
Mary
think
did
that?
that, yeah, I think we were hoping she was smarter than that because 'cause she'd heard probably enough stuff
Yeah,
to
everybody must have heard enough stuff to
yeah,
realize
to
that
know that he's
if
not a good
even a little bit of it is true, then he's not.
yeah, yeah.
And when
So
they find out that what he's did to Maxie, if
mhm.
that ever comes to light,
Right,
um,
yeah,
one would hope that they wouldn't think he was a good
mhm,
man.
yeah. But
But
I'm
yeah, I don't think
hoping
Ava has any illusions about that.
no, I don't think so either, and I'm really hoping that Lucy, is gonna protect herself and not, get sucked back into this, and it
Well, it
sounds
sounds like
like
she's
she's
gonna do some sort of revenge or
yeah,
something. I
that's
don't
a
know what
woman
that means,
scorned
but
kind of a deal,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
uh,
Which is kind of wasn't that what Laura and Jordan were sort of banking on? That was why that information was
maybe, yeah, maybe that
useful?
was, yeah, I suppose.
Maybe they
Um,
could, have a drink with Lucy and, comfort
and
her.
what was funny is we saw the outside of Windermere when
Uh,
Lucy went shut the door, and it didn't. It was back to looking like a
yeah.
stone castle. They can't make up their minds.
No, no. They need to pick a place where they can have pictures of both sides, and one side has to look like the stone castle. They should be
Yeah,
But it's too late now, I guess, isn't it? Now that they've had that big picture
They,
of the
yeah, I
paint.
don't know how they like them. I don't know. They're very inconsistent though. But
Yeah. Hmm. Oh well.
anyway. All right, what else did we have today? Did we have other stuff?
Let's see. Well, the Carly and Cullum scene. What did you think about
Yeah.
that? That seemed like
Uh, she held her own.
yeah,
He
she
was
always does.
he was creepy as usual.
Very creepy, and
Uh,
she, I'm sure, picked up on the creepiness.
yeah, I was just like glad that he didn't come in and pick up some, notice like a
Yeah.
man's shirt
Right,
over
right.
a
I
chair or
know.
something, and I don't know.
I know. Or Valentine probably wears some very
Where's
distinct,
some
like, cologne.
cologne? Yeah.
Is that Axe body spray?
Yeah,
Is
what do you think?
Valentine here?
What kind of cologne would Valentine wear?
Oh, something sort of
Something French,
fancy. Yeah.
something
Ah, bonjour, oui, oui, bien sûr.
toilet
Mhm.
water.
Paco
Did you like
Rabanne.
any of the ads? I just remembered that toilet ad from the Super Bowl last night
Oh,
where all the
yeah, the toilet ad,
toilets were
yeah.
singing.
There were a lot of AI used in a lot of ads.
Yeah. The Dunkin'
Uh,
ad was funny.
yeah, that was funny.
Um, the of course the Clydesdale ad was the usual sort of tearjerker kind of thing. That
Mm.
you probably didn't like that because it had horses.
Yeah, I had to leave the
You're
room. I said,
anti-horse.
"Okay, time for my bathroom break."
But I enjoyed the Pepsi and the polar bears. Um,
Okay. Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Did you like
Yeah.
any of them? You're not really.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Gia. I guess they were fine, they were fine. But
Wow.
I
That's
wasn't really
what she said.
transported by any of them, I don't think. Or maybe
That's
I
like
forgot.
that's like so not what you want to hear from somebody about anything. Like it was fine. How was that for you? It was fine. It was just fine. I mean, it was fine.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just like a very anti AI these days. Uh,
Yeah, the cat's out of the bag. I don't know. What are you gonna do?
well, you can cancel subscriptions to things like ChatGPT and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I enjoy chatting with these people. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think you're on ChatGPT probably.
It's just voices in my head.
Yeah, that's not artificial or intelligent.
Oh, bazinga! Oh man. Oh.
I'm just kidding. Sorry, you should have set that up.
Oh goodness. All right. Well, okay. You're a Luddite by choice, and I'm just a Luddite because I'm not that bright. So, um,
N I'm not no,
I
I'm not that bright. It's just, it's it's creeping into all kinds of the, creative arts and just kinda
yeah, yeah.
not a good thing. And
Could you
also,
could you
lots of
befriend it?
other
Maybe you could befriend it.
well, that's what people do, and,
Yeah.
it's not a good friend. It's not a good friend to have, I don't think.
All
Um,
right. Okay.
but, also just environmentally, all of that's bad.
Right. Yeah. It's supposed to use like tremendous amounts of water, and
Yeah, and
I don't
electricity and
understand it. Why it's so thirsty?
anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Did we cover everything? We probably did. Probably
I
overtime.
guess we did. So, yeah, I just wanted to recap the conversation Carly and Valentine had after Cullum left. She told him everything, right? That Anna what how much does she know though? Oh, well, he called France.
He
So he
called
got
France and then he
yeah.
smashed the phone.
Right, right. Yeah, and I was thinking, are they gonna dispose of that, or is somebody gonna come
No, it's going
by,
to be sitting there with his with
you
his
know?
his snifter, his
Right.
brandy snifter, with his DNA all over it.
Right, and Jack will come by and she'll be, "Oh,
Yeah.
Jason was here and he got
He
upset,
was so angry at his phone.
smashed
He
his
didn't like
burner
the
phone."
AI tried to take over his phone and he smashed it.
And he and I like to enjoy a brandy at the end of the day.
Uh,
Oh, boy. Uh,
Anyway, do you want to take bets on how long it'll be before Valentine and Carly kiss?
oh, well, I think he's thrown now because he's thinking about Anna and riding to her rescue.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I don't think he's got romantic feelings for her
you
anymore. I mean, I
don't
think he's got
anymore? Hmm.
protective feeling, but no, I don't think
Yeah.
so. I
Okay.
think that ran its course.
All right. All right. Hmm.
I'm going to say that we'll have a kiss by the end of the week.
Really? Okay. All
I'm going
right.
out on a limb. I'm going out on a
Yeah,
limb.
you are. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think
You
so,
don't
but you
see it?
could be
All right.
right. Yeah, I don't know, Gia. I don't
It's
know.
happened once or twice before that I've been right.
It's true. It's true. And you're due. You're due to be right again, I think.
Yeah,
So
overdue. Yeah.
yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, now all these people running around with these ideas. I just hope
Yeah,
that the right ones get together and brainstorm,
yeah, that would be good because
you
Anna
know.
can't take much longer. She's gonna really break.
Right. Right. And yeah, I'm wondering like so Cullum knows where she is and would he or does he just is he just happy that she's out of the way?
Well, I fear like you pointed out last time that the whole thing might be a setup, and the doctor might, they might be keeping her on whatever drugs are making her flip out. The
Mhm.
doctor
Yeah.
might be evil too, and
Mhm.
I
Right.
hope we don't find that out because that's just so creepy
Oh,
when they
they've
have
done
that.
stories like that
Yeah.
before and we can't
No.
handle that
I
right
hate the
now.
powerlessness of that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And
It's just
also
awful.
like it's so hard to prove you're sane, until
Right,
you
right.
decided you're not.
Yeah. And I just hate seeing people so
Ugh.
completely without power in those
Yeah,
situations.
I know, it's very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But it'll probably be a fun week of soapy goodness, so
I think you're right. Yeah, I think so. And then we've got the
okay.
Olympics for the rest of the time, so
Yep.
good stuff.
Okay. All
Mhm.
right.
Okay.
Okay, well, that was fun. Well, let's talk again on Thursday.
Yeah, okay, Chia. You have a good
All right.
night.
You too. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
All
Bye,
right. Bye.
everybody.